Good morning, everybody. We've all been to funerals and heard the person giving the eulogy say, if our beloved departed were here right now, I think this is what they would say. So today, we're going to talk about listening to the dead. And I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to another installment of A Year of Thinking Magically, where we invite you to join us on a thoughtful journey toward reclaiming our power and creating a more fulfilling and happy and magical experience of life. I'm your host, Dr. John Michael Salvato. For those who don't know me, we look forward to seeing more of you. We're on here weekdays, Monday through Friday, to share with you one idea, one concept in which I'm personally committed to shifting my mindset that day with the hopes that it'll inspire you to do the same thing in your life. So today we're going to talk about listening to the dead, and we'll have more on that when we get back. Good morning and welcome back, my friends. This morning, the remains of Capitol Police Officer Brian Sicknick lies in honor under the Capitol Rotunda in an honor that's bestowed only been previously bestowed to, I think, 5 other people before him. Officer Sicknick's death is a result of the malfeasance and the criminal and negligence and incitement by the twice disgraced and impeached Donald Trump and his cabal, which reminds us that our irresponsible use of words can have deadly consequences. And it's my hope that those who are responsible for Officer Sicknick's death, the death of 2 other officers, and the injuries sustained by hundreds who were defending our nation's capital, the temple of democracy, on that day will be met with swift and equal justice. But as we watched Officer Sicknick's remains being carried into the rotunda last night, I couldn't help but think about the words that I've spoken at so many memorial services and funerals myself over the past 30 years and say, what would Officer Sicknick say to us if he were speaking here today? And I think he would remind us that shining a light on ourselves only serves to leave the rest of the world in darkness, as someone once said. The former occupant of the Oval Office, according to those who've known him for the longest and the most intimately, has never for a moment considered anyone other than himself, as most malignant narcissists failed to do. A malignant narcissist, he destroyed every business he ever touched, every relationship he's ever attempted to cultivate, indeed, almost the very fabric of the democracy entrusted to him by Vladimir Putin after he lost the popular vote in 2016 and was illicitly installed as the 45th president of the United States. And if the Mango Menace has taught us nothing else, it's that malignant narcissists are so obsessed with ensuring that the light is squarely and solely focused upon them that they fail to understand the darkness they've plunged others into in the world around them as a result. Officer Sicknick gave his life ensuring that nobody would succeed at plunging our democracy into that darkness for long. And so today, I would encourage each of us to listen to those words I would imagine Officer Sicknick speaking by following his example. By not being like Donald Trump or Vladimir Putin, or even more impotent and unimportant characters like the rabid Uncle Fester of Decatur Street in New Orleans, who can't fathom a day without being in the spotlight, without having that spotlight so focused on themselves that the rest of the world around them gets plunged into darkness. But instead, let's make our service to others, our desire to alleviate suffering, to transform the world of others into a better place, transform us into a light that shines on and makes luminous the path of others. It's said that that which is remembered lives, and today we commend Officer Sicknick to eternal memory, that he might be a blessing to those he left behind and walk tall among the ancestors. And so we join in the rest of the nation extending our condolences and our love and our sympathies to his loved ones that are now grieving that loss, to his fellow officers that are grieving that loss, to a nation that is grieving that loss. And we take our inspiration from his example. Stay in the moment. Be grateful for every moment that you have. Strive to fill that moment with the awareness that we have a choice to shine that spotlight on ourselves or to become a light for others. All hail the mighty dead.